Hello and welcome back, I'm Angelo, and today we're going to see some amazing games again from this Carlsen online tournament. And we can see here Dean playing with white pieces and MVL with black pieces. We will going to see their final game, their tie-break games. It's like a penalty in football, and white have 5 minutes and black only 4, but white is forced to win the game and Dean kick off the ball with d4, d5, c4, c6, and we can see now that this is a Slav defense and MVL didn't choose his favorite Greenfeld. So knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, bishop f5, and perhaps this black played this move a little early, I think. C takes d5, knight takes d5, queen b3, and white is trying to attack this pawn on b7 because the bishop is away and didn't guard it. Queen b4, knight takes d5, and here he captures the knight on d5. Another possible way is to capture on b3, but white can give a check here on c7. This is a double attack because we are attacking the rook and the king and the rook. King d7, a takes b3, king takes c7, bishop c4, developing the pieces and keep the strong initiative and good development. And this good development compensates the weakness on the b line. So let's go back. He captures immediately on d5, queen takes d5, e6 and queen b3, knight c6, and now black is threatening to play knight b4 and knight c2. This is a blitz game and MVL try to play very aggressively. e3, knight b4, queen a4 check, king d8, and now very strong move, bishop d2, attacking the knight, knight c2. This is a double attack again. We're attacking the rook, the king and the rook, king e2, and here white have a winning position. Why? Because he's threatening this very strong move, bishop a5. It's winning according to the computer or to good analysis, but during a real game it's very difficult to find the best moves and convert it. Here it's important for black to prevent this queen at bishop a5, and for that reason he should play something like that to exchange queens, queen a6, capture, and now after rook c1 white is clearly better because he has a pawn up, but here MVL try to win the game in any case, and he played queen takes b2, and if you play very risky you may lose the game as well. And here Dean found the best move. There is only one very good move, and this is knight e5. Why this is very good? Because he's threatening checkmate in one move. Threatening checkmate is always good, right? b5, try to stop the checkmate and attack the queen, but we have this check on a5, king e8, and now queen c7, and now queen is threatening checkmate on d7 and similarly on f7 as well. So Dean won this game very early and easily, I can say. So he won the match. Let's go to the next game. In the other game, Nepo faced Giri. Giri didn't play very well in this tournament, but okay. He's very strong player and he's number 10 in the world, but this tournament didn't work out well for him, and their match wasn't easy. Nepo didn't win easy the match, and for sure Giri have his own chances. This is the very interesting moment from this game. Nepo played with white and Giri with black. And here white choose to exchange bishops. The position is complicated. He tried to do this move, bishop f3, bishop h3, and now look at that. He captured b2, queen takes b2, and queen c1. He tried to win the game to win some weak pawns, and here Giri played the normal move, rook b8, and Nepo decided to sacrifice the exchange. He captures c7, bishop takes f8, and king takes f1. Now black cannot capture here on a2 because his rook is honey. Similarly, black have some weakness in the first rank. For that reason, he should be careful. And it's amazing here that white have the bishop and black have the rook, but white have fantastic control in the center. He has a pawn up, and he's pressing. After f6, he captures on a7, and now white is a pawn up, 2 pawns up. He has bishop and 2 pawns for the enemy rook. And the game continue, and the important is around here. It's now your turn, you have white pieces, and you should find a good plan for white. You are very welcome to pause the video and try to think. And Nepo play here h4. He tried to open up the black king in order to create some weaknesses there and the attack. h6, queen h4, king h7, h5, and you can see that now white dominance in the light squares. They are weak. White have white color bishop. He can dominate in these squares, and he can create some mating attacks. For example, he played bishop rook f6 and the bishop d5. Now white have clearly better position. Queen c3, queen b5, of course. He tried to keep the queens on the board, and now he's threatening queen e8 and king g8 mate. And the game went like that. Queen c8, bishop f3, queen a6, queen b3, a5, a4, a6, queen f7, rook d6. Perhaps better was here to kick away immediately the queen with this move rook f6, and after queen d7 to play something like that, queen c5. But again, bishop d5 is a very strong move, controlling the light squares. But in any case, he played this normal move, rook d6, and here white have a very strong shot. Can you find white's best? And it is g4. Try to open up the light squares to explore these light square weaknesses. And this was the best move. He played queen e7, and the game continued on. And right now, after rook d8, he didn't play correctly. The best move was to keep the bishop b5, but instead he played quickly queen e6. And he was very close to spoil all his advantage, because after queen a6 we can see a deadly pin on the bishop, right? And white is forced to play bishop b7 and exchange queens. But after that, rook e8, and black generate a lot of counterplay. Bishop takes f5, rook takes e2, king g2, rook a2, and black have very active pieces. The game goes on, and around here black's position is difficult. Perhaps it's a little better to play on e6, but we can capture the pawn. Rook g1, king c5, rook takes g4, and d4 continue with his plan. He's tried to attack, to push the pawns forward and create the new queen. So white is clearly better there. Black have some counter chances, but white is clearly better. So he played rook g1 with the same idea, to create his own passed pawn on the h file. But after a5, rook takes g4, a6, rook g7, look at that, bishop c6, very strong move, queen a7, and what was the idea? He played bishop b7, extremely strong, and you can see bishop, it's usually not as much powerful as the rook. Bishop worth only 3 pawns and rook 5, but if you see this position, you may change your mind, right? And here he continued with h5, black continue with that, and it's your move. What are you going to do now with white? And he played king takes d4, h4, king c5, h3, king b6, and now black is forced to sacrifice the rook, and after a takes b7, h2, we create the queen first, h1 queen, and queen e5, king f7, and now you have the opportunity again to find the best move for white. Firuzia found it in seconds. Can you do the same? And the best move here is to give a check on c7. This is deadly because the king will go on the 6th rank or in the 8th rank. And in the both of cases we will exchange queens. How? Let me show you why. If he plays here, we can exchange queens immediately. King f6, attacking the king and queen. And after this exchange, white is winning easily. King f8, a check, king e7, now queen b7, another strong check, and white is winning. Unfortunately, white didn't see that. He played another normal move, queen e4, a check, king h7, queen g7, queen e5. Desperately, white tried to exchange queens, and black cannot do much about that. Queen g3, d4, queen b3, f5, a check on c4, queen c5, again the same technique to exchange queens, queen a4, queen d5, and after king f6 he played finally queen c6. He will exchange queens and he will win easily. I hope you enjoy this video. Please, you are very welcome to like it, share it with your friends, and talk to you soon. So, why you should become a member? This is an amazing opportunity to you to support the channel and gain access to exclusive perks. Well, it's not just about supporting the channel, it's about becoming part of the exclusive community. You'll be helping me to continue creating the content you love, and in return you get some fantastic benefits. We have 3 membership levels tolerated fit everyone needs: the gold, the diamond and the platinum. Join as a member is a great way to interact with me directly. You will get loyalty badges next to your name in comments, access to custom emojis and special discounts. I prioritize replies to members. Access exclusive videos available only for members to enhance your chess skills. The time to improve is now. On the Platinum membership plan you will get a chess course for free. So what you are waiting for? Click the join button to become a member today. Let's take this journey together to the next level and unlock these amazing perks.